Hello YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of This and That. Yes, it is your boy Rosie, your soon to be #1 YouTube host. Alright fam, and y'all can see your boy is out here at this I guess you call it a private pond. And I was attempting to set the hook, but as fishing would have it, sometime you win, sometime you lose. All right, fam, I'm out here at this little fishing spot, and the reason I call it semi-private is the plants, the chemical plants, the petro plants bought up all the property in this area, and this is right outside of Westlake where I live. This is mainly Sulphur, Louisiana, which is about 8 miles from where I live, and this is my second fishing spot today. My first fishing spot was over in toward Moss Bluff, Louisiana, which is about 10 miles from where I currently am, about 3 or 4 miles from my house. And I had a couple of bites. I think I caught two small fish, two small bluegill, and that was about it. I helped jump a guy off. His truck died on him. He was there to recover his boat. And then I came over to this spot where I caught two more small fish. And I think I got a little footage of that. I'll drop that in right here. But I love fishing, but today is kind of hot. It's a little overcast, but the fact that I have a whole pond to myself, and it's just like I won't be able to go camping this weekend, so it's just my, what do they call it, solace, my solitude, and it just makes me happy to be out in the wild, in the wide open, just doing my thing, just loving life. Oh yeah, you got a cool breeze coming through right now. All right, family, the subject of this video was for me to show y'all my setup. And since I was out here in front of this beautiful pond all by myself, I figured what a wonderful time. I think I told y'all about 2 weeks ago in a video that I was going to share some of the new things that I've incorporated in the Jeep. So why not do that? All right, fam. First and foremost, I am not a woodworker. I don't know much about wood at all, but I think in a previous video, I showed y'all why I had built this structure right here beneath the toolbox. Well, I left the structure open and I was just shoving stuff in there. And I thought to myself, that would make a great spot for my Coleman stove. So with that being said, ta-da, there she is, fam. I don't have any drawer slides on this thing. I just made it tight enough where it would fit snugly underneath the toolbox. And that freed up a ton of room inside the toolbox. So right here I have my Coleman stove. I have my Peak 1 stove. I have my lighter. A few things like my, which I love, my sardines. And being out here in the wild open like I am right now would be a perfect time to eat my sardines. And right there are my two, gas butane. I think those are butane for my Peak 1 stove, that little small stove right there. So there you have it, family. Your boy, like I said, I'm not a woodworker, but I really love how this turned out. And the stove fits snugly underneath the toolbox. And like I said, that freed me up a ton of room to put other stuff up here in the top of the toolbox. My paper towel, I have some fish fry, I have some containers for the Hot Logic. The Hot Logic, of course, it's beautiful. All right, fam, the next thing I did, and I should have opened up with this. Since I'm fishing, I think that would be a great opener, but since I didn't, here we are. I put 2 fish rod holders in the Jeep. Since my brother-in-law is here, and we've been doing a lot of fishing, and I'm hooked on it now. Pun intended. I'm hooked on fishing. I took tie wraps, and I could actually carry 4 rods. So me and my brother go bank fishing in the Jeep. My brother-in-law, he's like a brother to me. We can actually go put 2 rods each, 2 here, and these are simply shower holders from the Dollar Tree. I paid $1 for like a pack of, if anybody knows how many curtain holders that go in the curtain rod, y'all can put it in the comment below. I think it's like 9 or 10 or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to go home and count it. Woo-hoo! But I think it's 9 or 10, however many. And I put 2 each, one for the rear, one for the front. And I simply take these and I slide it forward, slide it out, and then back through the loops, and boom, we're good. So I put those in as well. Since we'll be doing more fishing, I had to come up with a way to carry those fishing rods without, you know, them bouncing all over the place or possibly getting broken. All right, the third thing, and I think this is the last modification I made. Y'all are aware, I got my artichoke hearts here. Y'all are aware that I have a secondary battery or a house battery in the Jeep. Now what I did was I took this and I added handles to the house battery. That way, when we go camping, if we do go camping in the Jeep, which is highly unlikely since we have the RV now, but when I go camping or I'm out fishing like I'm fishing now, and say my battery were to run down on the Jeep, since I'm not hooked directly to the battery on the Jeep, now I can grab this thing. It weighs total probably about 40 pounds, and I have a handle on the other side. I can grab it, take it out, take it to the front of the Jeep, jump off, or I can take this and take it to the bank with me. I can charge up my phone with it, or you know, just what you would do with one of those Jackeries or one of those high dollar battery packs, they call them, I guess. And I can do the same thing with my $120 setup. I can go and take this thing and make it mobile now that I have the handles on board. All right, fam, I just wanted to do a quick down and dirty, and I am going to do another review. I think I've had this refrigerator about a year now, and I'm seeing people on YouTube talk about refrigerators and how they've been holding up. This Cool, and y'all can go back and look at the video. I'll drop a link into this video on the Cool cooler. This thing has not missed a beat. If I recall correctly, there's only been twice that I unplugged this thing and left it for any period more than 24 hours not on. So this thing has been on for almost a year, if I remember correctly, 24/7. When I get home, I plug it into my shore power and I keep it running all night because I keep food in it. And now that I'm fishing, I also keep my bait in it. If you know anything about fishing bait, you know that the bait has to stay cool. If it doesn't stay cool, if you leave it out in the sun, it's going to, they're going to just die on you. So I keep my fish bait in there. I keep something to drink. I got some chicken wings in here. And like I say, this thing never stops working, fam. So there you have it. I have my fishing poles set up. As y'all can see real quick, when I sit down in the Jeep, they don't even come close to hitting my head. They're right here. You can see the tip of this one. I think you can. Boom, right there. Or I can turn it around, you can see it that way. And they don't even come close to hitting my head or brother-in-law's head. And when we put the next set up in here, it's gonna be close, but it's gonna be over my head. So there's no chance of me getting hooked because the hooks are back here, and it's safe. So a beautiful addition to the Jeep, if you ask me. But my favorite thing above all is this, because now I can cook while I sit here in my chair. I can drop my table down, and now I have nothing but prep area. Previously, if you notice in a couple of videos that I did, I had my Coleman stove over here. Now I got that just for prep. And now I take my chair, and if y'all not familiar, if you're new to the channel and you're not familiar with this chair, let me sit y'all down for just a second. If you're new to the channel and you're not familiar with that chair just slides out. It's almost pocket size. Matter of fact, I think I named that video pocket size chair or something of that nature, and you carry it over your shoulder with the strap, and it's like an accordion style chair. So now I can sit down in my chair, I can prep my food over here, I can cook it right there. I don't have to take the Coleman stove out, and I can cook my food right there. I am thinking about putting some reflectives on the side. It hasn't gotten hot yet. I don't see any discoloration, and I've used this thing about 4 times. But just for caution's sake, I think I'm gonna put reflective here and something burn proof just in case it wants to get hot. All right, fam, out here enjoying this beautiful, beautiful scenery. Loving Louisiana, baby, sportsman paradise. Out here loving this private pond, my pond, and people fish here from time to time out here, but never when I'm out here. Using my own private pond, enjoying the Jeep like I should, and just loving life. And I'm about to cook me something. I'll probably leave out of this area, go to my park, cook me a quick lunch, and then decide what I'm gonna do with the rest of my weekend. All right, fam, if y'all enjoyed this quick video, y'all give your boy a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumb down and a brief reason why in the comment section. And if you love what we're doing here, this and that, consider becoming a subscriber. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we drop one of these awesome videos. Oh, and by the way, Big Easy videos are coming soon. I think I've already warned y'all, it's almost Big Easy season, so y'all stand by. I got some really cool stuff coming up with the Big Easy. All right, fam, peace.